Good morning, everybody. It's the 10th of June 2014 and quite a bit's been going on since I did the last video. As you can see, there's a new addition to the plot. We've got 3 chickens. Yay! They haven't started laying yet, but that will happen soon. Another 2 or 3 weeks maybe. Picked them up just over a week ago. This is the run. Everything was free except for a piece of the green fencing. That one there. That one there that we used for the roof. And the cable ties. It's like Cable Tie City, but they're actually quite cheap and they do a really good job. So yeah, we've got in here, there's 2, and then if she'll stay still long enough it doesn't freak out. Good girl. There's the 3rd one. So yeah, the run and everything was made except for the cost of the bit of fencing and a few cable ties. Everything else was free, and it was just using what I had to hand. I came down yesterday and they were all hiding behind the shed because it was the only sheltered place, so I put a piece of, I think it's like a gazebo cover over that corner. You've got the food, you've got their shed. I've got to make some nesting boxes. A bit late making those, but took us all day Sunday to get the roof back on. But and I put some bricks around the edge because, as you can see, the girls like to have a bit of a dig, and they were digging around the outside. So the only thing I didn't think of, I made it so that the fox couldn't get in, hopefully, fingers crossed, but I completely overlooked the fact that the girls actually might try and dig out. But the plan is to have the chicken run here this year and vegetables here, and then next growing season turn it all around and have the chicken run here and the vegetables there. And the idea behind that is that this year the girls will dig over and till and poop, adding manure all over that bit, so it'll be nice and ready for vegetables. They do all the work for me. How cool is that? Other things are coming along quite nicely. I've got some plants growing up, or some weeds growing up around the pond. Missed out on tadpoles this year, unfortunately, because the pond was a little bit too new. Then we've got potatoes in tyres. We've got, I don't know if you can see it over there, I'll just go round here. I've got potatoes growing here. In there, that's potatoes, and then over here we've got the peas that are doing really nicely. Unfortunately, the only thing I did find, I sheet mulched this back at the beginning of the year and put loads of straw down before I made these beds. But I think I used a bit too much cardboard because that bed there would just totally soak. Nothing was growing in it apart from elf cup and ivy. I still get the odd bit of ivy poking up, but then my garlic, and then I've got a few things going on in here. As you can see, these 2 beds weren't too bad, but that bed over there was just awful. I kind of think maybe sheet mulch with cardboard and everything is okay for somewhere where it's really, really dry. But when you get the amount of rain that we get, especially that we got at the beginning of the year, I don't think you really need it. I think maybe to protect soil while you're not using it, is a good idea. Then maybe just take it up before you plant anything. And then we've got, I have got asparagus in there, Pacific purple. Then I've got various weeds. Well, other people see them as weeds, but I don't really see them as weeds because they're actually keeping the ground safe. Then I've got strawberries. There's some nice big strawberries here. I'm hoping I'm going to pick that one on the right. I can eat that before the slugs get it. And then tomatoes. These seem to be doing really well. They didn't do too well when I planted them straight into the straw bale. And then I've got more strawberries here. And then, if you can see, I've got nasturtium. And I potted a few up. I've got some over here. There you go. Nasturtium. So I'll look forward to having those with salad. And also, I put some over here for the girls. So hopefully, they'll get nice and big. It's the girls. Hello, girls. Hello. Smile, you're on camera. And as you can see, we've named them. That one over there is breakfast. And then this one walking towards us is lunch. And this one is dinner, even though we won't actually be eating these because they're egg layers. But we just thought it was quite funny to name them breakfast, lunch and dinner. But as you can see, breakfast is digging to Australia. Lots of lovely grubs. I've had this mulch down since last year when we knew we were going to get chickens. And so it's full of... They love it. They totally love it. All day. Scratching around. The bugs and grubs. Anyway, that's the update. Oh, and just before we go, I've got... The birds haven't eaten them all. This kind of keeps the birds off of everything else, so I'm not too unhappy about it. But we've got massive gooseberries. Look at this. Got gooseberries, and we've got here, we've got red currants. And then we've got raspberry, and I think this is blackcurrant. So yeah, gooseberry, raspberry and blackcurrant. How cool is that? Loads of jam. Yay! If the birds haven't eaten it already. But yeah. So that's what's going on Little Patch of Heaven. So it's all happening. Everything's sprung into life. Okay, well, I hope you all have a good day. And I'll catch you soon.